Hi everyone, and welcome back to another edition of sharing my DVD collection with a theme each month, and continuing on with the theme Laugh Out Loud April, the comedy collection. And also I'd like to apologise, I hope you don't hear any construction noise in the background. I've got some construction happening at the moment and there's nowhere I can go in my house to get away from the noise, so I do apologise if you do happen to hear some construction noise. First up is Good Morning Vietnam, which came out in 1987 and directed by Barry Levinson. The film stars Robin Williams as Airman First Class Adrian Kruner, who arrives in Saigon to work as a DJ at the Armed Forces radio service. Adrian proves to be hugely popular with the troops, but infuriates his superiors with his segments of sharing humour and rock and roll music. This story is loosely based on the real-life experiences of Adrian Kruner, who was a DJ for the Armed Forces radio service, which inspired the Good Morning Vietnam movie, which is something that I didn't know about myself. Favourite moments from the film are the opening line remarks, "Good morning Vietnam," and the comment of, "It's hot, hot and wet." Next is Daddy Daycare, which came out in 2003 and directed by Steve Carr. The film stars Eddie Murphy, Jeff Garlin, Regina King, Steve Zahn, and Angelica Houston. Charlie, played by Eddie Murphy, and his friend Phil, played by Jeff Garlin, are laid off from their jobs. Both men decide to open a daycare centre in Charlie's home and call it Daddy Daycare. Angered by the competition, Gwyneth Harridan, played by Angelica Houston, decides to attempt a shutdown by notifying child services. Favourite moments from the film is the bathroom scene where Eddie looks up at the roof, then the child, then back up at the roof, and then the child with complete astoundment. Up next is Just Go With It, which came out in 2011 and directed by Dennis Dugan. The film stars Adam Sandler as Danny McAbee and Jennifer Aniston as Catherine Murphy. On Danny's wedding day, he overhears his fiancée admitting to her friends that she's only marrying Danny for his money and is already cheating on him. Years later, Danny meets the girl of his dreams and has to enlist his loyal assistant Catherine to be his soon-to-be ex-wife in order to continue his cover-up of fibs. When more fibs backfire, Catherine's children become involved and everyone heads to Hawaii for an out-of-control weekend which tests everyone's limits. Favourite moments from the film is when everyone runs into Danny's cousin Eddie, who's travelling in disguise as Dolph Lundgren. Have you seen these films and what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments and have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye for now.